Hi all, it's JK here. A quick video on 5 reasons on why I would not buy a JDM EP3 Type R. It's, believe it or not, it's probably my favourite Type R. It's beautiful, it's light and all that bollocks. But here in the UK, it's just not realistic to own one. And to be honest, the performance gains between that car and our car, the EDM, minimal, not worth the cost. But here we go, here's the 5 reasons. So I'm starting off with insurance. Back in the day, 2006, me and my friends were going around car auctions and looking at a Tommy Mackinnon Evolution 6, you know, the ultimate Mitsubishi. And we saw a few of these, and we also saw a few Evos. Straight away I got on the phone to the insurance to get a quote, and they basically told me to piss off. We don't touch imports. So I rang Elephant, I rang Privilege, I rang a few of them, AA I think, who's a broker. They couldn't find anyone. In the end, I had a look in Max Power, and they were saying you had to go to places like Adrian Flux. So I had a quick call with them, and believe it or not, the insurance cost was double my EDM. So that I walked away. Might be different now, I don't know. But so insurance, that's one reason. Second reason is ride comfort and road noise. Now in Japan, roads are perfect. They're smooth, the tarmac's different, there's not a single pothole. The UK is probably the worst country in the world. In fact, I did a little Google earlier, and it's got one of the worst reputations in the world for having potholes and having crap roads. So the EDM is designed for this. You know, it's designed to absorb potholes, it's designed for crap tarmac, and it's designed for poor road surfaces. The JDM assumes smooth tarmac, nice tarmac, and it assumes just twist and go. You know, you hit the red line, don't worry about anything, just what's on the road, don't worry about potholes or anything like that. So you know, you could be bombing along on their motorway and it won't bother you, whereas here in the UK the road noise alone would drive you crazy, because it's got the JDM's got less insulation in it. It's got firmer dampers. If you look at the Wikipedia, which is slightly wrong on both the EDM and the Japanese Type R, where is it? It's got a stiffer chassis apparently, a closer ratio gearbox. I don't believe that. That's not true, I don't think. But ultimately, all those add to a firmer ride, which is track oriented or designed for a smooth road, which obviously the UK hasn't got. So that's the other reason. 3, performance. Now, you're paying a lot for the privilege of owning a JDM. I don't know how much they are. You can Google on Piston Heads or Auto Trader. There's a few for sale now, and they're getting more common. I've seen a couple on the roads myself. But you know, they're getting the performance for what the car costs, both not just the insurance but to buy. I mean, if you look here, the EDM is 6.4 seconds, right? The JDM is 6.2 seconds, but you're paying like 30-40% more, maybe 50% more for the car, just for 2 split seconds. Well, what's the point? It's 212 brake horsepower apparently as well, the unit produces, and the way it does that is it's got apparently better camshafts and better this, better that, better manifolds, whatever. Again, that's another. It's not enough for me to warrant the cost. The 4th reason is parts. Parts where it would be, you know, if something did go wrong, you know, nothing is 100% certain apart from death and taxes. A Type R could fail one day, just like any other car could fail. It'll just take longer because it's a stronger built engine. But if you had engine failure in this, it's not a case of just getting a local 20 K20A engine replacement. You've got to get the actual JDM spec engine. If you're lucky, will you be able to? You know, and if the gearbox is close ratio, I mean, I don't think it is. It can't be. But if it is, then where are you going to get that from? Because most parts now, I'm not sure you can even source brand new gearboxes for the EP3. I certainly went on the Mugen Sport website earlier, and there are no parts for it anymore. So gearboxes, do they come from breakers yards, or can you still get them from new? I doubt you can get them new, to be honest, but you never know, I could be wrong. But I'd have thought a JDM one, you wouldn't be able to take it to Honda and say, oh, it needs that. They'd say, go back to Japan or go back to your importer, and that means more money. So again, I won't touch it. And the fifth point is the climate. Back when I was looking at these Tommy Mackinons, we saw 3 or 4 that had just come in, and underneath the car was pure rust. And the reason for that being is the Japanese climate is completely different to the European climate. So, you know, that car is designed for the Japanese domestic market, and that includes the climate. So if you do get one and you do bring it back to the UK, you'd have to keep getting the underbody treated, probably every couple of years, and it's just another expense. It's just another expense. So basically, the bottom line is the JDM is a track car, and the EDM is a GT. And you know what's wrong with that? It's only 0.2 seconds slower. It's a hell of a lot cheaper than the car to buy and run, and it's a lot simpler to run. You know, just as bog standard insurance. And if something goes wrong, it's just a case of you can go and get help at Honda or your local Honda garage. Whereas a JDM, they don't like it. I mean, we've bought cars from Motorpoint and they've told us to piss off Toyota have or Honda because it's not UK spec. You know, we bought it from Spain. So what? But they still say, you know, get lost. We don't want to know. So they're the 5 reasons I wouldn't bother. If you really wanted to get an import car that's really special, like I said, the Evo Tommy Mackinnon, that's the best Evo ever made, even today. But even then I wouldn't bother because it's the climate and the insurance. It's just a lot of hassle just for a bit of extra performance or a bit of, look at me, I'm unique, when you're not that unique. If you go on Auto Trader and Piston Heads, there's loads for sale. So yeah, that's my take on it.